Hey, Rob Brinded here, talking everything about internal tech to free yourself from your mind and optimize your life. Clear limiting beliefs and things that are holding you back by understanding the truth about the mind and focused on results. I think that's a good little summary. Today, I just want to give a shout out to my book. So, Glitch the Hidden Code Running Your Life and How to Debug It. So that's my paperback that I got recently. Got a big order coming in. If you want to do the quiz to find out for free if you are on the left or right side of the hamster wheels, there are 5 main ones inside of you. They're running everyone. You want to know this because it's going to help you free yourself from your negative thinking. You can go to glitchthebook.co/quiz. There's a link in the description, and that'll give you a nice little PDF to get on with and start working on yourself. And on that, I wanted to talk about something. So when I had to create the book and I went for self-publishing, I went for self-publishing because it gives me freedom and I don't have to do anything that a publishing company, would force me to do, so to speak. Maybe I wouldn't have got a publishing deal, but I think the book's good. So, but I didn't want to, I just want to do what I want to do because I like freedom. And when it came to categories, what I have to do is choose. So I think I choose self-help, psychology, consciousness, because the book has to go somewhere. And I was thinking about that because I think the book should be highly placed in all of those categories, but it's not. If someone's looking for self-help, if you look at all the books, what they're doing is they're giving you techniques inside of the centralized mind programming inside the matrix. So how to be positive, how to increase the amount of habits you have, how to use your mind to gain more, and how law of attraction and things. But these are all flawed because the moment you try and help yourself, self-help, you start to hinder yourself. It's the nature of the programming. It's the nature of the program. It's the nature of the game. So my book should be in self-help, but what it will do is it disrupts that industry because that industry needs you to buy more and more of the people's books or go to their conferences, and fork out, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands to work with them. And I have done that, so I know. And it's just a trap. So, I don't want to do that. I've been in this field for 30 years now, and I've seen all of that. And you can make a ton of money, but you need people to follow you. And in doing so, you become the authority. And in doing so, you cannot free yourself. That is, when it boils down to it, you can only understand yourself by observing yourself, by observing these programs. If you follow someone else, there's no truth there, and adding techniques and, positive thinking and, this type of thing is, if you understand it, is in the centralized mind, and you just reinforce your behaviors. So so in terms of the categories, there was also psychology. And with psychology, again, is I work with a lot of psychologists because they're all struggling and trapped in their minds. So psychology and giving people labels is very dangerous and limiting, and so the only psychologist you really need is yourself. Now, it doesn't mean that you can not work with someone who's really good, but that person should be guiding you to understand the truth, understanding the truth that you have a lot of habitual script programs like on a computer that just run, and they need to be seen. They kind of need to be understood. So if a psychologist is doing that, that's great. If they're just listening to you, I've worked with many people who've worked with psychologists for years and not gone anywhere. I had someone write a comment from my book, from this book, or you can get on Amazon or on my website, and said that on page 48, reading that page helped her understand herself more than 12 years of therapy. So the book's $10, and it doesn't take long to read. So, that's the kind of thing I want to hear. Also, consciousness. Yes, consciousness is where you have to be observing this. It's your understanding how the conscious mind works, how the unconscious or the deeper conscious mind works, by understanding it, by observing it. That's the only way. You can't really understand it from a book. What I want to do with my book is help you do that. And there's a framework, really simple, easy framework it's like a protocol, open source protocol, whereby everyone has the same operating system running inside them. So my book's kind of open source to show you how to fix low self-esteem, never being satisfied, depression, all of these things. You can start to understand why they come about. In terms of people following me, that's that's kind of a push and pull for me, because I want to get this book out there and I want people to understand how important it is, but I also don't want them having expectations of me to resolve things for them. As I always say, you are your own authority. You are your own guru. How do you do it? You can start straight away now. You just need to observe your behavior. Now, doing that is tricky. Why? How do I know that? Because I've worked with a lot of people over the years, and it is tricky. However, it's also extremely easy and simple. You don't need to follow anyone. So my book was sort of start observing. Oh, and by the way, if you look closely, I think you're going to see this. And there are 5 of these things, and these are the rules of the game. This is what I've seen, and I've worked through with a lot of people on this as well, through my private clients, and they all say the same. Wow, this has shown me why I do what I do in 1 hour. So if you'd like to book a session with me, that just speeds up this process. And what I'm trying to do always is get you on the way to doing it yourself. And so, yeah, I'm going to be doing more of these videos where I'm talking about stuff that I find fascinating, that I think will be useful for you, just because this is all I do. And maybe you've got a job, your family, mother, father, you're busy, you're getting triggered by your kids. Maybe I can show you, give you ideas for how to work, how to understand that better. At robbrinded.com, my website, there's an email sign-up form. I email every day really good results-oriented content, so that you can read it. It'll change you just by reading it. So I definitely recommend that. I put the link below to the website, and also again to that quiz if you want to do it. So if you'd like me to talk about anything in particular, put it in the comments below. That would really help me, because I want to give something to you that you're interested in. I try and guess sometimes. I usually just give you what I find interesting, and hopefully that's interesting to you. But let me know in the comments below. So thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you very soon.